Ever wonder what it was like to live through World War II? We often hear about the big battles, the strategies, the dates. But what about the people, the real individuals whose lives were turned upside down? Today, we're not just looking at history books. We're stepping into the shoes of those who lived it. Imagine you're a young woman named Lily, living in London. 1 minute, you're enjoying a cup of tea, and the next, the air raid siren blares. You rush to the Anderson shelter in your backyard, the ground shaking as bombs fall. Your job isn't in an office, it's on an assembly line, building Spitfire planes. Every rivet you place is a hope for survival, a prayer for your brother who's flying one of those very planes over the English Channel. Your world has shrunk to the sound of the siren and the hum of the factory, but your spirit is larger than ever. Now, let's travel across the world to the Pacific. You are Kenji, a young Japanese American living in California. You were born here. This is your home. And you're sent to an internment camp in the middle of the desert. Barbed wire fences become your new horizon. Despite this injustice, you hear a call for volunteers for the army. You and your friends decide to enlist in the 442nd Infantry Regiment. Why? To prove your loyalty, to fight for a country that has imprisoned your family. You fight not just the enemy abroad, but also the prejudice at home. You are part of a generation of women who took up arms, not out of choice, but out of necessity, becoming legends in a brutal war of attrition. Finally, picture yourself as a young American soldier. Let's call you Jack, landing on the beaches of Normandy. The D-Day invasion. You've never been far from your small town in Ohio, and now you're in a storm of steel on a French beach. The sounds are deafening. The chaos is absolute. Your goal isn't some grand strategic objective. It's to make it to that ridge, to help the guy next to you, to survive the next 10 seconds. You're not fighting for a headline. You're fighting for your buddies, the ones who share your rations, your letters from home, and your fears. Your courage isn't about being fearless. It's about being terrified and moving forward anyway. Lily, Kenji, Anya, and Jack. These aren't just characters. They represent millions of real stories. The factory worker, the interned citizen, the soldier sniper, the D-Day infantryman. Their experiences show us that war is not just a series of events. It's a deeply personal journey of sacrifice, resilience, and humanity in the face of unimaginable hardship. They remind us that behind every statistic, there was a person with hopes, dreams, and a story worth telling. By remembering them, we don't just learn about the past. We learn about the incredible strength of the human spirit. Thanks for joining me on this journey back in time. If these stories moved you, hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the human side of history. See you in the next video.